Hello there guys, we're back on gravel. Halfway through my last video, my capture card just stopped working and I've been fiddling with it. Then I got it to work and then it stopped using the microphone. So I was going to record this video using the built-in microphone on my Mac, but that would sound completely shit. So what I've done, I've found out my old MacBook Air. And that's got more than one USB port, and I don't have to use a USB-C adapter, which is, I think, the main cause of the problem. What's this? No, I'll quit that. So I'm now on my old computer recording, which should be fine, I hope. The thing I've just quit out of was something I'd started at the end of the last video, but I cut that off the video because obviously the capture card didn't capture everything. So you haven't really missed anything. The race I was halfway through, it looked like I was going to win it. Right near the end of the last lap, I had to do a rewind. And when I rewound, my card disappeared. And because it disappeared, when I restarted, I had to press start to get it to come back again. And whilst I was pressing start, I hit the wall. And I thought, I'm not going to rewind. And then the other guy won. I didn't realise we was quite so close to the end. So I didn't get through, which is a bitch. But since I recorded my last video, I got a message from John. He's been watching these gravel videos and he's gone and bloody bought it, which is an absolute miracle because John is a massive Formula One fan. He's also just bought the Senna and Prost edition of F1 2019 as well. So I'm guessing gravel ain't going to get much of a look in if he's got both of those because he's a big F1 fan. But he did fancy something a little bit different, so he's going to have a crack on this. I really do encourage you guys to buy this. It is pretty bloody fun to play. Right then, so I was trying to do him, but I'm going to jump into one of these instead. What have we got? I'm not going to do the stupid crash ones. This one, the smash up. I'm just going to ignore them. So I'm going to do this, which is a checkpoint race. It's quite long. Oh, so we have the Mini, the Beetle. I'm going to go with this again, I think. Last time I had the option of these three cars, I went for this one. What do I have to do to get this? Level 26? That is miles away. I like the Polo. And we've got a Fiesta as well, and we've got a Subaru. But I'm going to go for the Hyundai Velociraptor SR Turbo, I think. Is that the most powerful? 611, yes it is. What else we got? Yeah, I am going to go with that anyway. Only got one option on the livery, so it's got to be blue. Hey John, remember when you had that green car? Or was it blue? I can't quite remember. John's completely fucking colourblind, although he swears blind that he isn't. And he used to have a car that he thought was green, and everybody else thought it was blue. Although the main person that thought it was blue also thought I had green sofas that were actually brown. So maybe John was right. But no, his car was definitely blue. It was definitely blue. I don't know why the hell he had thought it was green. Come on then, let's win some races. For those people who didn't hear previously, I'm on a video that I uploaded yesterday, I've put little elastic bands around my thumbsticks and it's made my controller fucking marvellous. So it's now really, really quiet. This is the thumbsticks. Let me just grab a controller from behind me that... Hey, shut up, commentator man. I'm doing something. Right, anyway, this is a normal controller. That's the thumbstick noise. This is a controller with elastic bands. Isn't that good? But the buttons still do make some noise. I hope the volume's not too high. But I've been having some issues with volume. Oh, I like this track already. I like any of the tracks that are a bit like Baja. Because that is a marvellous game. It really is. Come on, let's squeeze through. Expertly done. Oh, don't slide out the checkpoint. Oof. Oh, I forgot I can, like, sort of move my car a little bit while it's in the air, can't I? So I can get myself landing on all four wheels. Or at least not on the front too. So I have to make sure I remember to do that when I'm airborne. Oh, get out of the way. Look at that. Oh, I was going to say I've taken first place, but I haven't. It's been stolen from my grasp. Yeah, kind of. You can't adjust the car very much in the air, but you can a little bit. And I'm kind of glad you can't a lot, because that... Whey! Whoops! Am I going to recover from this? Is this going to be safe? No. Oh, this rewind is going to be a stretch. Go on, a little bit more, a little bit more. Beautiful. That's enough. That is enough. I'd rather have a different camera angle if you don't mind. Well, this game does have some little faults. Right, we're 40% through. Hang on, where's the track? Okay, we can crash through that fence, and I believe that's going to take us through some water, so I'm definitely not going that way. I'm going towards the right of the trees. I'm going to go this way. That idiot's going in the water. Hopefully there's no water in my route. Shit! Right, there was a rock. I thought I was going to be able to thread myself through the trees. Which way shall I go? If I keep it to the right, I think the track bends to the right anyway. Everyone else went left. I'm going to go this way. Oh, there's a tree. I'm safe. Ah, no, it goes that way. Oh, look. I chose the... Hello, mate. You all right? I really made a bad decision there. But I'm in second, so it's not too bad. I'll stay over here. Try and stay out of the water a little bit. I appear to have slowed down a lot. Maybe some water's got in my engine. Come on. Oh, I gotta stay out of the water. He's away, isn't he? Right, we're on 67%. There is a chance that I could catch this guy, especially if he goes down into the sea, and I don't. Oh, that's a bit sharper than I thought it was going to be, but we're okay. We are catching him. We've got enough time left to go, I think, for me to be able to catch up. Come on. Come on. Whenever fireworks go off, I always think it's the finish line, but it's not, is it? It's just a... Oh, no! That's no good. Missing a checkpoint, and I'm probably going to restart me out. I'm just going to turn my volume down a little bit on my headphones, because it's quite loud. And that means I'm kind of having to shout to hear myself. That'll do. Right, go on then. So I've got to make sure that... what the fuck? Why did... Oh, yeah, because my rewind... And my car's disappeared. Oh no, the rewind isn't enough, so unfortunately I've got to respawn. I've just lost 2 seconds. Oh, look at all those cars in front of me. It's too near the end of the lap. I'm not accepting that. Not accepting it whatsoever. We are restarting. So yeah, who was it you mentioned on the comments? Was it Daz? I'm not sure. Was it you? I think it was. You said that you might have a little look at this. Could have been you. Could have been Aramayfor. Could have been Jaded Fett. It was one of you three for sure. But yeah, definitely have a crack on this. It's good. I like it a lot. I should be on commission. John's already bought it. He got it cheap. He only paid £8. I got it cheap as well, and I got the Ultimate Edition. It was on Xbox Gold. John isn't on Xbox, he's PlayStation, so he's obviously not got it on Xbox Gold, but I don't know if it's on the PlayStation Network or whatever that is. But I do know he's got the digital copy, because he sent me a picture of it downloading, as opposed to a disc. Right, come on. I am turning! Oh! You've got to make sure you're lined up with the next checkpoint if you're going to be jumping through the air for... bloody 10 minutes. Come on, you bastards. Oh no, I thought I was going to be able to go over there. Ooh, did I make it? No, I didn't. Oh, I was going to skip those next 2 checkpoints and just go all the way down by that shipwreck. But that wouldn't have been any good at all, would it? Yeah, it's mine. There we go. Shove him out of the way. Right. We are pulling away from the rest of the pack. And I'm pulling away from you, mate. See you later. This is in the bag. I'll try not to do a two-wheeler off that like I did last. Bollocks. Okay, let's rewind. If I'm going to hit the ramps, I'll try and hit them with all of my car instead of just half of it. That's better. Keep on the ground. When you're on the ground, your accelerator does something. I'm going to go this way this time, like they did. Where the bloody hell's the track? Okay, obviously... Okay, you don't go in the water. So I thought they went in the water, but they didn't. So you smash through the fence and then immediately go right. Okay, that's it. Smash through this fence, you missed the tree. I did hit it, but it didn't seem to matter. Oh, there's a bloody rock. I really apologise about these rewinds. Right, this time I'm going to go around the right-hand side of the rock. If I can miss this one. There we go, lovely. I'm still alright, I'm still alright. And the track has gone... Oh, I'm okay, I'm okay. Someone's just pushed me back on horse. I was going off somewhere random. I probably should put the driver line on, shouldn't I? But I don't want to. We are safe. 57%. Come on. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. We are away. You know what I'm going to do after this race? I'm going to change my settings. I'm going to put myself on very hard, but I am going to put a little bit of traction control and stability on to make very hard a little bit easier. And then once I've got used to that, and I'm consistently winning, or at least coming in the top 3, I'll then crank up the difficulty on my controls as well, on my handling. But at the moment, we are looking pretty home and dry. If I can make it over there, I'm not going to fucking make it. Please, please make it back to the ramp. Ooh, just. There we go. Phew. Well, I think we can safely say that this one's in the bag. They have disappeared from the mini-map. We're on 94% of the track. And there is no C, and I'm going to miss a checkpoint. Fucking hell. I mean, look at that. I've taken off before I even know where the next checkpoint is. So let's turn into it a bit and slow down a little bit so I'm not jumping too far. I can afford it. Right then, we're going to crank up the difficulty to very hard. There we go, first place. I can't believe I'm putting it on very hard. I enjoyed it. Ooh, level 20! And we've unlocked a couple of things, nothing too exciting. Yes. Right then, so difficulty very hard, a little bit of traction, a little bit of stability, just to make things a little bit easier, and then we'll get back in. We're going to carry on with that one. I liked that. And at the moment, we're on 100%. Hey, that's going to change. Oh, we've got something new. We've got a Chevy. Oh, we've got this as well. I don't know why it's got a little shopping cart, but we've got it. It's ours. And we've driven it loads of times. So I'm going to go with the new one. We've got a couple of options. I'm going to go with... Oh, there's some over there as well. In the middle, for some bizarre reason, of a couple that are locked. That's weird. Oh, look, it's a Scott Parker one. That's why, because I've beaten Scott Parker. That's why I've got his vehicle. I didn't know he was playing for keeps. Right, in we go. Race options. Very hard. But we are going to have a little bit of stability. God, is it just off or medium? Is that it? We'll have some traction control. We'll have low traction control. And shall we have a little bit of stability? We'll have the lowest setting it allows us to have, which weirdly is medium. What other options are they? Medium, full, or off. That's it, medium, full, or off. How weird. So we'll have medium stability. We will have low traction. And everything else we're going to keep as the same. And hopefully, that's going to make the car a little bit easier to drive so I can compete in very hard. Let's see what happens. Here we go. In Scott Parker's stolen van. Or truck, I suppose it is really, as opposed to a van. Let me just have a quick check of the time. It is 3:15. We've got plenty of time. I was going to go to the mall, but it did start raining. I said it was going to possibly start raining, and it did. It's now stopped, but I can't even see the mountains. It's just foggy, so it's probably going to start raining again. So I thought, fuck it, I'm going to go tomorrow, because my cleaner's here tomorrow, so I'm going to do some work on the business, but I'm not going to do any Xbox games until she goes home. So I'm going to go to the mall. And normally when I go out somewhere, she tends to finish quicker. But if I stay in, I don't know whether she thinks I'm watching her, so she tries to do a better job and it takes her longer. But, I mean, from about 1 o'clock, I'm thinking, come on, hurry up and fuck off. And then she's usually still here at 2:30. Anyway, let's go. But she'll have more to do tomorrow because she didn't come yesterday. She normally comes Wednesday and Friday. Originally, it was just Friday, but she needed money, so she asked if she could come on 2 days instead of 1 to get herself a bit more money. So we said yes. And well, my wife said yes, and I was thinking, oh, fucking hell, that means I'm not going to be able to play on Xbox all day on a Wednesday. But, hey! Oh, yeah, I'm keeping that. Right. I'm last because I did a little jump off the side of a mountain. Hey! But I'm keeping it. This is a shit truck. No wonder I beat Scott Parker. Oh, I've got a message. Let's have a quick look. Where's my phone? Where is my phone? I have no idea. It sounded close, didn't it? It was loud. It's not in a pocket. It's not on the sofa. Oh, there it is. Hang on. Oh, it's a fucking smiley face. Just a smiley face, that's it. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, cheers, Owen and Simone. I have no fucking clue why you've sent me a smiley face, but thanks. Obviously you're happy about something. Maybe they've had another baby. Right, come on then. Interrupting my fucking driving to send me an emoji with no information whatsoever. Whoa, go on. Ah! Oh, that was quite nice. I jumped over that little tiny outcrop of rocks. Oh, Jesus Christ. I shouldn't have come this way, should I? I should have followed the line and gone the other way. I'm now in 8th place. This time I will go the other way. They've all gone... Well, they haven't all gone right, but a lot of them did. So yeah, I'm going to weave around. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of options. Oh, I'm going to hit that. I'm behind. This car's rubbish. Wasn't very keen on that Scott Parker dude. I wonder if it's a real person that's a real racer that wins real races. I have no idea. I assume he is and not just some actor for the sake of this game. Where's the checkpoint? There it is. I'm going to miss this one. I'm missing it. Yeah, I assume he's a real person that drives this in some real races somewhere in the world. That's my guess. That's usually the case if there's a driver on a game. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, I'm starting this again. There's too many problems. And I wish I could change this car. Go back to that that other one, the Tutti Frutti BMW thing. Right. If I exit, yes, please. I wasn't in a tournament or anything, so I can go straight back into that race and just choose the better car, can't I? That's what I'm going to do. Off-Road Masters. So I'll go straight back in to... It was this, wasn't it? Oh, you know why I was losing? Because I've put it up to very hard. I forgot about that. But I'm going to go in that BMW again. So this, as opposed to that. Let's have a look at these other options. I keep going in this one. I really like it, though. Yeah, I'm going to stick with this. I like it. Stick with what you know. So, it isn't the colours of a rhubarb and custard sweet, is it? They were kind of like a peachy colour and a yellowy colour, weren't they? I think, maybe. This is like the colours of a chewy refresher or something like that. I'll tell you what, when I was a kid, can you remember refreshers? There were like 2p refreshers. They were quite big. Not the powdery sweets in the tube, but the big blocky chewy things. Well, when I was a little kid, I can remember we had some 10p pick and mix from the bottom shop. And my sister was eating a refresher and she goes, oh, there's something hard in this. Hang on, let's wait for this guy who always interrupts my stories. He's such a rude motherfucker. Right, so my sister says there's something hard in my sweet. She took it out of her mouth and there were 3 teeth stuck in her refresher. 3 of her back teeth had come out and got stuck in the refresher, and they were completely in line in the refresher with the roots showing. I mean, she was only a kid, so they were milk teeth like, but she had like a massive gap at the back of her mouth where she lost 3 teeth to 1 refresher. It was unbelievable, but they are seriously fucking sticky. Anyway, there you go. That's my my anecdote about refreshers that you got to enjoy. Thank you to the livery of this BMW trophy truck thing. Come on, get out of the way, Wolfgang, or whatever your name is. What's happened to my top end? I seem to be hitting some sort of wall as far as acceleration goes. I'm going to go around this way, only because they did, and I didn't realise there was another option until it was too late. Whee! Hey, you bastard! Oh, you motherfucker! Right, I've got to be careful here because this dude is going to come in from the side. Okay, I got away with it that time. He slowed me down, but he didn't hurt me quite as much as before. Hello, mate. How you doing? Oh, gonna be the right. That was close. Right, I seem to have gone a really, really long way compared to everyone else. I hope this pays off. No, it really didn't, did it? It put me down in last place. Oh, hang on. Oh, go on. Beautiful. Right, I'm in 5th. We're halfway round, and I'm not on the track. And I'm not doing a good job here. I wonder if the car feels weird because I've put them extra things on, the stability and the traction. It just feels like I ain't got as much control as I had before. So maybe I should have them switched off. And maybe I'm not quite ready for very hard yet, being as I'm in 6th place. Let's be honest, I should never be ready for very hard, should I? Otherwise, people that are good drivers should... what are they going to do? What are they going to play on? Come on. Yeah, Aaron Mayfor said he might get this. I think he did. Or Daz. I always get you two mixed up. It's because you're the best 2 drivers in the group. So there you go. Well, yeah, one of you two said I think it was Daz, said you might get this, and you're a bloody good driver, so you're going to have it on very hard with all the extra, help switched off, and you're going to be like, this is a piece of piss. But there is... oh, bollocks. There we go. I should get kudos. Why isn't this Project Gotham? Right, I'm not doing very well, so I am going to put my settings back down to what they were. I'm not ready yet to be on very hard, as you could see from that appalling example. So I'm going to get back in there. It's not... I mean, if you come in last all the time, it's not fun. If you come in first by miles, that's not fun either. But I'd rather come first than last. But I'd rather struggle for first and average about 3rd. That's what I'm aiming for. That's the difficulty I want. So I want not very hard, but a little bit harder than hard. So anyway, we ain't got that option. So what we're going to do is go back to this. I could do gears, couldn't I? Probably not. Anyway, we're going to go back on those settings because I would rather come first than last. Simple as that. And I'll stick with this until I'm sort of taking the piss out of the other guys. If we've got something that's several laps and I'm lapping people, I'll definitely crank it up. Because that would be going a bit too far. So we're back on this. Hopefully, by now, I should know the track a little bit better. I'll try and stay out of the water. Come on, loading times. I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to that Google Stadia thing. I'm definitely getting that. It does look pretty tasty. Although, come on, mate. I don't think... excuse me. I don't think it's supported in Colombia. So I think I have to wait. This is a lot more difficult to control. So, and obviously the AI is a lot easier to beat. Get off me. Get off me. Get the fuck off me. God, I am struggling to control this. As you can see, by the way, I'm just going left and then going right and then going left again. Okay, come on, let's focus. Let's focus. I teased myself with a very easy to control vehicle. I'm back in what was normal and now is really bloody hard. this way. Don't know why I got in front of those then, but whoa, I really thought I was going to catch that tree and spin. But fortunately, I just managed to slip past. Get off, mate. Deary me, what a mess. Oh, there's a huge difference between the off settings and the very next option settings on the handling. A huge, huge difference. And also there's a big difference in the... oh, I went the long way again like before. There's also a huge difference in the difference between hard and very hard. Jesus Christ, where is the guy that's in second place? Nowhere to be found. I used my brakes there, probably was not necessary as I was entering water, and that slows you down like an absolute bitch. Should have just let nature slow me down. Oh, gotta go right. I was expecting that to be a jump in between those two arrows that were telling me to go left, not right. Bastard. I wasn't gonna rewind until I hit the tree, but now my rewinding might not be enough. Oh, just not enough. I've got to miss the tree this time then. Get back on track. There we go. We've slipped down into fourth because that dirty bastard pushed me. Right. My car is totally uncontrollable all of a sudden, and it's not a nice experience, which is weird because all the way up until this race, where I turned it up then turned it back down again, it's been fine, and now I'm really having a lot of trouble. So I'm gonna start it again. And hopefully this time I'll focus a bit more and we'll be alright. Get off! Oh, that's so annoying when someone gets stuck on your back corner and you end up not being able to do anything. I do think that is it's a problem that quite a few racing games suffer from, some more than others. As I said before, Baja Edge of Control, the original, used to do that a lot, really, really badly. If you touched anybody, you just proper got stuck to them and you had no control whatsoever, no speed, and it totally ruined the race. But on the remake, they sorted it out. But this game does it as well. You can get stuck on other drivers. I mean, in real life, if you hit someone like that, you'd just bloody go off the track, you'd crash. So it is quite forgiving, but you do lose control and you do proper get stuck to people. And sometimes the only option is to tap your brakes and slow down a bit, which is a little bit frustrating. I'm going to try not to go that long way this time, which means I've got to go left on the next one. I'm not going to be able to make it. Oh, it wasn't the next one, it was the one after anyway, so I'll go right on this one and I'll go left on the one afterwards. So I'll go through. Oh my god. Right, that's better. I wanted to go this way last time as well, but I messed it up. But it does mean this is a much sharper corner than it otherwise would have been. Well, I'm driving really, really badly, but I am actually in third place, and they are in my sights. So that's a vast improvement on last time. So if I don't drop third, I will. I'm not going to brake here. The water can slow me down. If I don't lose this position, I'll take this. So I'm going for third or higher. This time I know that it goes left, whereas before I really thought that wall was a jump, which was a little bit stupid. You don't have to go in the water there. Don't do that, you bastard. I've got to rewind. Yeah, that is terrible. That is there's two really frustrating things about this game. Three very frustrating things about this game. The first one, by far, is that stupid checkpoint bash thing. That is just really, really stupid. The next most annoying thing is when your car disappears when you rewind. Actually, no, this is more annoying than that. When somebody touches the corner of your vehicle, it is more annoying than car disappearing. 89%, I've got to get in front of him. I can do this. Oh, yes, I have. I'm going to get first. So it's a big difference, guys, between the next level, very hard, and hard. Unfortunately, the gap is too big for me. I'm either coming last or I'm coming first. And first is... I get more dopamine and endorphins from first and more frustration from last. So we're sticking with this difficulty setting until I get better. Right. Next, bring it on. So far we are 6 for 6 on the stars. So we're doing pretty good. Why does it always put me in the wrong place? So we've got 2 left. And one of them is going to be a smash up, so we can totally ignore that. And we're going to be possibly 9 for 12. So time attack. What is time attack? Is that like just me on the track and I've got to set the fastest lap or something? I'm not sure. Oh, this means I can have the Alpine. As soon as I see this car, I just think Alpine. So it's only these, isn't it? The Opel Kadett, the Porsche. I might go for the Porsche, actually. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Porsche this time. And I'm going to go... Last time I had the gold, this time I'll have the red. All right, let's go. Or Porsche, as I'm sure some of my listeners do prefer. Although I've got to say, words like Porsche and Nike and aluminium and several others, it's like English people spoke English before some of those people went to Ireland, then went to America and killed all the natives and took our language with them and then bastardized it. So I will say Porsche. And I will respect my heritage. Although my heritage is Anglo-Saxon, I would have been one of the Vikings that came over and raped all the native people because my name does trace back to that region, not native England. So I wasn't a druid, I was a Viking, raping and pillaging until the sun went down. Oh, it was a lot of fun. But there you go. Anyway, right, let's crack on. But yeah, from now on it's Porsche. And I'll continue to say niche in my business videos and not niche, because that's wrong. So it's just me on the track then. It's nice and peaceful out here. Oh, bloody hell, there's a giant lake. If I was going to make a track through the desert, I would avoid the oasis, wouldn't you? Jesus Christ, there's another one. What sort of bloody desert is this? Come on, car, accelerate faster. The annoying thing about this is you really don't know what position you're in until you got to the end. Do you? A lot of water towers in this town. Jesus Christ. Oh, go on, go on, go on. Go on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You did it. I told you could do it. To see the tips of the next checkpoint over there. I was wondering where the road went, but fortunately they popped in. Do you think I've got to go up that mega steep hill? Oh no, it's okay. It's not a mega steep hill. It is a bridge. And a kind of tunnel. Ooh. Why? Okay then, right, let's have a go. Oh, fucking hell, my car's disappeared. Okay, I weren't supposed to jump over there. I'm supposed to go... Hang on, how far off the road am I? Is the road that light bit of sand that's the other side of the houses? I'm quite far off the road. Hopefully this is a shortcut. So I've got to start and then immediately press... Come on, run. Right, I got it. Oh, that's annoying. So I've got to go this way. Bit of a handbrake around here. Oh, that does feel so good. It really does. Ooh, slid out a little bit too much. What the fucking hell is that digger doing in the middle of nowhere? Oh, there's another one here, look. Ah, go on. I've got to say, this feels like I'm going to have a good time, a competitive time. And we haven't really done much rewinding, have we? We did one, but only because I haven't got the drive line on and I didn't know where the road went. Which way does the road go? It goes this way. Come on. We're halfway, 51%. Right, it's quite long. Got a feeling we're going to go over to the left. No, we're not. Quick glance at the mini-map. According to the mini-map, it's all completely straight. So, I like this one. I really do like this one. It's a shame there's not other cars on this track, because I prefer it when there's other cars as well. I like to push them off the roads and use them to help get round corners. But I am very much enjoying this track. Is that a rock? Yes, it is. I'm going to miss it. Ooh, get back in, get back in. I've missed a checkpoint. Right. I've definitely got to go to the right-hand side of that rock, so I'll jump over this a little bit more on the right. That's much better. Okay, this feels good. If I'm not in first place, I'll be extremely annoyed. How tight this corner is, and where the next checkpoint is, and whether I can cut around or not. There's a jump, and I could be missing a checkpoint when I land. There it is, there it is. That's okay, that's quite safe. Oh, I'm gonna slide off the thing. Oh, I'm going really slow. I'm gonna retake that bend. Oh, I'm in a bad position. Come on, come on, get grip, get grip. Counter steering as much as possible. Oh, my car seems to be flagging a bit. It's almost like I've got some sand in my engine. It's not going full speed anymore. Cutting through this. God, I did it badly. Right then, shall I try and cut through there again? It looks pretty easy, doesn't it? It looks like a pretty clear cut through. I'll have a go cut through there again. Yeah, much more successful that time. Oh, this feels good. I'm quite keen to see the times that the AI get compared to what I get. Is that the end? Yes, it is. Yes! Had to be first position. Right, what did they do? Well, 1.7 seconds. So, look at the next guy. 6 seconds? Jesus! So, just the two of us did anything reasonable. The guy at the bottom there's 22 seconds off. That is appalling. Hang on, what the fuck? I'm fifth. What? Why did it say first? I'm not first, I'm fifth. Bollocks. 8 seconds off. I thought I was doing amazing. Bollocks. It came up and said first. Okay, I was completely wrong. Fifth position. Congratulations for coming in fifth. You get this car and this track and this livery. What a bastard. I honestly thought I was going to be first there. Really did. As you probably noticed, I was quietly, I was very vocally confident. But unfortunately, I shouldn't have been. Right, shall we have a crack again at this dude here? In fact, I haven't tried the American Tour or the Oceania League yet. So I'll go on the American Tour. What time are we on? 38 minutes. I can't record for very long on this this computer because it's got such a bloody tiny hard drive. It really has. It's an old MacBook Air, and I haven't used it for ages. It feels enormous. Right, our options are... Might go for the Renault. Oh, hang on, we can have all this stuff as well. So the little shopping cart always makes me think we can't have it, but we can. So, I'm going to go for the Bronco. I'm going to change... I was in this one last time I had the Bronco. I quite like it, actually. That is my favourite of all of them. But I'm going to go for this one. Yep, going to go for this one. Right then, let's see what this is. We've got 5 laps of... was it tarmac? I can't remember. I think it was a tarmacy one, wasn't it? It's the road... it's one of these. Okay, this is the one where we had to beat Sean, isn't it? Where we could go down the left or down the right, but obviously we're on a different circuit. But the picture in the background is that stadium for sure. I'll tell you, there's a fucking lot of people in the stadium, isn't there? You have a look at how many people are in the audience.
And all the enthusiasm of a packed-out stadium. I couldn't
It really is a packed-out stadium. Look at them all. Look at them all. Suppose you can bring a couple of diggers in and have any track you want, can't you? In a situation like this, just push the dirt around, flatten it down, and you got yourself a different track. But they are tight. You know, the straights are quite short. It ain't long again before you're back on a corner. It really isn't. Sorry, mate. Yeah, right. Sorry, not sorry. Nice car, though. Ah! Shit. I'm keeping in second. I'm keeping in second. Right, come on. I'm going to have him. I am going to have him. Not yet, but I am. I'm going to take this guy. I am going to be first. We've got some frame rate issues. Oh, look at that. A nasty, nasty pass. Very dirty indeed. But I'm going to keep it. Oh, go on, go on. Well, it's a shame that weren't the end. That would have been a brilliant finish. Have a little bit cheeky handbrake on this one. Oh, we're sliding. I'm going to hit the wall. But no rewinds. That's good. Another cheeky handbrake. It slows you down way too much. 4 or 5, last lap. Here we go. 5 of 5, first position. Cheeky handbrake around here. I've gone really slow, but I don't think they got a cat-in-house chance of beating me. This is in... Oh, shit. This is not in the bag at all. Come on. Just one more corner, then you're home and dry. There we are. We've done it. First position. Beautiful. Right, that's a couple of easy wins and one unexplainable 5th place when I thought I was doing amazing. So, unfortunately, the hard setting does seem to be a little bit too easy. I'm probably better when I'm racing against other cars because they have to deal with me pushing them about, as opposed to when it's just... he's an ugly dude, isn't he? When it's just on time and they get to race by themselves, they haven't got to deal with my car. So yeah, that's probably a big factor. Right, I'll have one crack in the this one. 43 minutes. I'll have a crack in here. And then I'm going to have another go at that dude, the Iron Mine. Oh, I didn't look at what this was. Let's make sure it's not a bash thing. No, it's a lap. Okay, good. Then I'll have another go at the next thing. Whatever it's called. The next boss. Right, the Chevy, the Ford, the Toyota, or the BMW. I want to go with this this Ford. Oh, I've only got one option. Oh, look at this. So this is... oh, it's nice. Complete special episode Final League, and you get this. With a member of the YMCA painted on the side of your vehicle. Right then, come on, let's go. Hang on, they're not called the YMCA, are they? They're called the Village People. They just sang the YMCA and in the Navy, and probably lots of other things that none of us remember. Right, this is going to be the last one for this video. On the next video, I will be jumping straight back into the boss challenge. And I'm going to try and squeeze a couple of these out today. But I'll wait for this dude to stop babbling on. I'm gonna do a couple more of these today, I hope. But I possibly won't upload them all today because I don't want to just bombard my my YouTube channel with loads of videos of the same thing all in one go. I did that yesterday and 30 people unsubscribed. Hey! But I don't mind. But I did think if I can sort of like stagger release them, then I can cover a bit of the 2-week gap that I'm going to have while I'm in England with a couple of scheduled post videos. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to record them but not upload them. Well, I am going to upload them. They'll be sitting on YouTube, but they're not going to be public straight away. Otherwise, I'm just going to have loads and loads of videos today and tomorrow, and then nothing at all. Not going to be able to have any chance to record anything over the weekend, and I fly on Monday. My flight is... bollocks. My flight's 11 o'clock at night. It's an overnight flight. It takes about 11 hours. And depending on which way the wind's blowing, it could take 9 hours. But... yeah, I'm unlikely to have... Sorry, mate. I'm unlikely to have much chance to do recording on Monday, because I'll have a lot of things I've got to do and people to go and see before I go away. I don't see why. I'm coming back in a couple of weeks. Don't see why I've got to go and see everybody. I'm sure they'll cope without me for 2 weeks. Quite often we go 2 weeks without seeing each other anyway. So I don't see what difference it makes that I'm going to be in a different country. But there we go. I've got to see my nieces and nephews and things. I feel a little bit sorry for the dog, really, because he's properly clingy with me. He's really bonded with me because apart from when he's at school, which he is right now, obviously, he spends all day with me. I'm on lap 3 or 4, and I'm last, and I've just crashed, and I'm going to restart. So yeah, unlikely that I'll get to record anything on Saturday or Sunday, and probably not anything on Monday. And tomorrow, whilst my cleaner is here, I won't get to record anything. But there's going to be a couple of hours after she's gone, before my wife gets home from work, where I'm going to jump on the Xbox and do at least something. But I started playing Final Fantasy, so I'm on Final Fantasy 8. I've just done the Timber mission. Where you have to go to that town. So Quistis is no longer my boss, my trainer. She's now just a member of Seed, like I am. Which, obviously, while we're both standing on the balcony and she's telling me this, I should have made a move. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with Squall? He's a moody bastard, he really is, and Quistis is hot. Now, the last time I played Final Fantasy, I thought Quistis was like a woman, you know what I mean? Like at least in her mid to late 20s, possibly in her 30s. But she's 18 because she said that she passed the Seed exam when she was 15 and she became a trainer when she was 17. Then she said that was a year ago. So she's 18. I can't believe it. I thought like Selphie was 18. So Selphie must be like about 15 or something, or even less. And Zal's probably about 16 or 17, but yeah, Quistis is 18. Who knew that? Comment and tell me how old did you think Quistis was? Definitely not 18. I thought she was late 20s. I really did. I thought Squall was about 18 or 19. I mean, Selphie's always looked a little bit young, isn't she? Because she's a bit of a headache. I don't mind her, but she's just too squeaky all the time. She's like a teenage girl. So, I'm sorry to any of my teenage girl subscribers, but unfortunately, your age and your sex makes you a bit squeaky. Teenage boys are not squeaky; they're moody. They just hate their parents and paint their bedroom black. But yeah, teenage girls are just a little bit annoying. Selphie's a little bit annoying. She's too hyper. She's too hee all the time. But I do like Quistis. I had a bit of crush on her last time I played the game, but I am very shocked to find out that she's only 18 years old. Very shocked at that. I had her at least 28 years old. So yeah, definitely not 18. I wonder how old Squall is. Do we find out? Do we know? It's got to be younger than Quistis, but I always had him pegged for about 18 or 19. I imagine Cypher's a little bit older. I imagine Squall is 17 going on 18, and I imagine Cypher is 18 going on 19. But hey, what? 6th? Ah, bollocks. I didn't know I was that far behind. Damn you, Squall! Damn you, you moody bastard.
So many years as a commentator, and these guys all...
Yeah, but out there on that balcony, Quistis is begging for it. She's like, I'm not your boss anymore. Let's go out here and have a nice chat in the moonlight. Have you got anything more to say? I'd like to talk to you. Go. And Squall says, why don't you go and talk to a wall? Grow up, mate. He is fucking annoying, isn't he? Right, what are we on? We're on 49 minutes. So, I'm going to stop this video and I'm going to go after this dude, Mr. Lips. So you're next, Mr. Lips. We're coming after you. We're going to cut you up. You won't have any lips. Yeah, we're gonna destroy this guy, and we're gonna take his car. So that's in the next instalment of Gravel. So hopefully, this will have recorded all perfectly, because I've been having a lot of sound issues, and I do apologise for them. And I did mention this on the last video, but it got cut off. But on my hello guys, it's been a while video that's got the Conan Exiles build, John has commented on that. So that John Barlow in the comments, that is the John that I'm always talking about. So there we go, he's now on the comments. So you guys probably feel like you know him as well as I do, because I'm always talking about him. So feel free to say hello to John. John, I looked at your channel, where's that video? Was that not on your channel? John did a few laps in, was it a Lamborghini Aventador? I can't remember, I think it was. Anyway, he did a few laps on a track in Aventador, and I videoed it. So I made him like a video on iTunes, iMovie trailer thing, which I'm sure was on his YouTube, but I had a look at his YouTube and it's not on there. So maybe it was somewhere else. Anyway, maybe it was on my YouTube. I don't know. Maybe, and this is more likely, maybe I made a YouTube channel just to put that video on so I could show it to John. I think that's probably what happened. It's not on there anyway, but it was awesome. It was very well edited, and he did really good as well. And I can't remember what it was. What was it, John? You just had another track day in something else, didn't you? Feel free to tell us in the comments, what was your track day in that you did recently that you told me about? I honestly can't remember. I do listen to you, I promise. I can't remember. God, what was it? Was it an F40? I hope it was. I really hope it was, because that's going to make it look like I was paying attention. I think it was an F40, but it might not have been. It could have been something else. But before, I'm sure it was either an Aventador or a Gallardo. I'm going through either one of those. I'm pretty sure it was the Aventador, but it could have been a Gallardo. But this time, it might have been an F40. Anyway, I did a track day in an Ariel Atom, but it was fucking ages ago. But it was amazing, and I heartily recommend it. I'd like to do some more track days, but possibly not in Colombia. I've got no health insurance. There is no free healthcare. And I think the health and safety is not very good here compared to England. So maybe a track day here isn't such a good idea. Maybe I'll do one in England. But I haven't driven a car at all for almost 2 years. Hang on a minute. Last time I was in England, I didn't drive. So I have not driven a vehicle outside of the Xbox for about 3 years, 2.5 years. The last time I drove a vehicle was in April. 2 and maybe almost a half year, probably 2.5 years ago in April, where I took my wife to England and I hired a car, and that was the first time I'd driven in probably a year anyway. So 2.5 years ago was the last time I drove a car, and as I said, when I gave it back, there was a hole in the back, and I have no idea how it got there. I don't think I did it. I honestly think that when a valet parker person moved my car when I was parked in Oxford, we went to Mal Mansion, I think it's called, which used to be a prison years ago. It was a castle, then it was a prison, now it's a hotel. And we went there, and I'd parked my car at the front, and the valet parker dude had to move it. So he moved it, and when I went and got it, it was reversed against a wall. And I think that there was something sticking out that wall that poked a hole in the car. Because you don't get a big fucking hole in your car without noticing that you did it, do you? That just doesn't happen. But when I took the car back to the rental place at Heathrow Airport and we walked around, I was confident there was nothing wrong with it. I knew I hadn't got any petrol, so I knew I had to pay for the petrol. But we walked around and she says, okay, a hole in the back. And I was like, what? And I looked, and it was just it was a hole. I don't know, how big was it? It was as big as an OK sign, depending on how big your hands. If you're a child and you do an OK sign, that's how big it was. So there you go. Yeah, you could stick your thumb in it quite easily, but yeah, they just took £900 off me. I might have just told you this story in the last video, but I'm not sure if I did or not. I'm pretty sure I told you parts of it, but it might have been on the last half where my Elgato decided it didn't want to record anymore, and then when I fixed it, it didn't want to record any sound anymore. But I do think the main culprit was my little USB thing. Let's have a look. I got this off Amazon. It is a Syntec USB hub. It's a USB-C to USB-C thing with 3 USB ports and 1 USB-C in and 1 USB-C out for my MacBook. But it It's fucking rubbish. So don't buy one of these from Amazon. Now that's my review. That's my 0-star Amazon review for a Syntec USB to USB-C 3-port hub thing. I need to buy another one. I'll buy another one when I'm in England because technology over here is stupid expensive. Right guys, I will see you in the next video, which I'm going to record immediately, but I'm going to stagger uploading these, so you might not get to watch it until tomorrow or the next day or whenever. See you all soon. Take care. Tatty bye.